the coding is changing.
The reason we're all here actually, and I think everyone feels it. Everyone's using Cloud. Who of you is using Cloud Code?
Who has more than one subscription? Nice.
Nice, yeah. We all feel it, and we have to like accommodate for it. It's not just us writing the code like the old ages. We have to work with what we have, and yeah. For example, Adam started using his microphone a lot more.
I haven't written actually code for 2 years, I guess. And you always can find ways to push the boundaries of the coding agents if you know how to prompt better. Right now, if you are doing sub-agents, you're actually trying to build these multi-agent prompting and these kind of things. You feel that the coding agents just give you like much more than you just like telling your intent. But this is gonna go away, and a new wave of ways how to push more from the coding agents is gonna come. And me, I just bought this microphone because I hate to type and I want to speak to the coding agents. I want to tell them to fix the errors and give them the like couple of sentences of the magic words, run sub-agents and do map reduce and then synthesize and pick the best idea and implement. So this is actually me because I wanted to whisper and I don't want to bother David, who was sitting next to me. And when he was speaking, I wanted to also speak. So I was like, just fix the errors, run sub-agents, and make sure this is gonna work. It was kind of ASMR in the coding agents, but I love that. And David actually pushed it even more.
So when we're not typing anymore, it's nice to to put more blood into your brain, right? So
this is like, do you know what CC is?
Cloud Code.
Cloud Cardio.
Cloud Cardio. Nice. Yeah. So this is my new setup. Like to be completely honest, this is a bit of a fake photo. So it wasn't just me coding. I was just posing for a picture this morning, just like put it in a presentation. But yeah, I'm happy to start testing it, and I think it will be good to use a microphone and to do vibe coding like this.
So maybe what we've done before, we built with David multiple startups, went through Y Combinator, we failed a lot. And last year we started Steer Code because we felt like we are using the coding agents pretty good. How about we do like some product that's gonna productize the thing, some agent harness, and build something to build mobile apps, because we were building mobile apps and it was fun. And it was like an idea we had, and we tried. And actually built like very good product. We were the first on the App Store actually who was doing vibe coding for mobile apps. Mobile apps that's doing vibe coding for mobile apps, and we were first. Nice.
And we were using Expo actually to power the whole mobile app experience. I need to move away from this.
Come here.
Okay. Yeah, fast forward to end of last year, and we decided to join forces with Expo because we felt like Expo was in the really good position at the time, having like all the pieces to make like really good mobile apps. Who of you here knows about Expo? Most, right? So if you were to build a mobile app now, I think you would go with Expo.
Maybe the one thing was that all the vibe coding products actually use Expo to build the mobile apps. Like Expo is the default way now to vibe code mobile app. And it's because of the ergonomics and these kind of things. So for us, like actually going to Expo, because the goal was actually build the best mobile app, best agent harness agent for building mobile apps. That was the goal. But like we felt it's not possible for us to actually build it. Like we both studied AI, so we actually know like how to do agent harness and these kind of things, but we didn't know Expo much. And it was really hard for us to actually go to the internals, try to think like, hey, can we better like handle the errors and stuff like that? It was a pain. And being inside Expo, actually, for us, is amazing because we can solve these problems. Christoph is solving this problem, one of the members from Expo. Hello, Christoph.
Yeah, okay, this was just part of the story.
Tangent?
Maybe we should also go a bit more technical. For some of you that might not know like the full picture about Expo and what Expo actually does, I view it as like in like two parts. One is all the open source stuff that Expo gives you, which is the Expo SDK framework that you can use for building mobile apps, the CLI, Expo Go, the mobile app, which you use to like immediately open the app that you just created, stuff like Snack and Orbit. You will maybe hear a bit more about Orbit in the coming days, weeks, months, maybe. And then there's the cloud part, which like powers all the infrastructure that you need in order to build production level apps, which is builds for iOS and Android, launch where you just like easily push it to the App Store and Google Play Store, hosting, over-the-air updates. You probably know like a lot about those, but I just wanted to like mention that these are like all the needed pieces that Expo already has to like bring.
Maybe just to verify, like, who's using the framework part? And
Nice.
of those guys, who's using the cloud part? So, same. Okay, cool. Conversion 100%. Yeah, and actually, we are feeling the change, and all dev tools gotta change. Like, you are not building any more dev tools and products and frameworks for people. You are actually building it for agents. Agents needs to love the products you are building. Y Combinator was saying this phrase, like, build something that people love. Now it's changing, build something that agents love. And that's the thinking we have to internalize and change. Build like amazing premium developer experience. It was always the goal. It was happening. But now it needs to be done a little differently so actually the agent can handle it and can interact with the whole environment. And it's something, what is the North Star? The North Star for us is to build this. It's fun. It's fun. It's a lot of things.
Yeah, some of the first things that we brought in Expo already, and you might have already tried, were...
Who is trying it? Who is using Expo skills? Who?
Yeah, so we brought Expo skills. The Expo app design is actually my favorite. It just gives much better outputs if the agent decides to use it. But in order to like design those skills, it takes some level of iteration, and we like iterated those a little bit.
Yeah, actually the skill is nothing new. It's like markdown with a description there. It's nothing new. But actually the description is the thing that actually activates the agent. So if you don't write the description correctly, the agent won't discover and use your skill. Even though like inside the skill there is everything, it's super good. If the description doesn't work, then you will say, hey, but like it's not using the skill. Yeah, that's the problem with the description and training data, but like that's a tangent. So actually like building those, it's an experiment. It's not like deterministic work and it requires time. So you want people to actually think about these things in the companies and the DevTools environments. So one of the things is Expo skills and try it out. It's like improving it way more. Can you click the next slide? Wow, so much difference there. It's crazy. No, but actually there is, if you would use the app, you would feel it, that it's using Liquid Glass. And that's because you had installed Expo skills.
The other thing that we brought recently is the Expo MCP server, which there's just a demo of investigating crashes in production, and I think many people can find this useful because the hardest part is to like have the app and get it out to the App Store, right? I think many of you have experienced that, and part of that is the whole CI/CD pipeline process. If something fails, it's hard to investigate. Normally you would just open a UI, copy the data from there, now paste it to Cloud Code. But with the MCP server, you can automate that and just let Cloud Code iterate and leave it up to them.
Maybe I came up with the thing and an idea, because where we were doing and building some of the MCP servers, not these, but like the best thing, and when you're gonna build your MCP server maybe, and you want to build like the right developer experience for the agents, like just ask the agent like, what do you feel is weird with the MCP server? And it's like actually gonna give you like very good things to actually iterate the MCP server. So if you are building something like this, build it with Cloud Code or some AI, because it's actually gonna tell you where to iterate that.
Okay, we sneak peeked the Expo Agent keyword basically, and what is really interesting when you start thinking about all these AI builder products, and when you want to use all the tools that Expo brings and what you need in like agent environment, there's a lot of moving parts that you touch. So you need I'll just take some examples. The error propagation is my favorite. Like you need an easy way for the app to just return the errors back to the agent in order to like let it run for itself without you needing to just constantly jump into the development process. You need to set up linting, you need to automate the deployments, pushing up to the app stores. You have the MCP servers, the right skills, you need to think about the usage of those skills, as Adam mentioned. So what we are actually currently building in Expo, and we're talking about it here for the first time ever, is...
It's a cube, or this kind of geometric shape.
is Expo Agent.
Yeah, it's a opinionated way how to build mobile apps. It's like, actually we were saying it's like having Christoph in a box, because you would have an like actual Expo expert with all the right tools, right system prompt, right knowledge to actually build amazing production level mobile apps. And this is like the North Star. And it's gonna require a couple of iterations, because building AI products, it's not like you nail it once and you have to iterate all over again. New things are coming. You are getting more capabilities out of these models. That's great. So you need to think always into the horizon. And this is gonna be something what we're gonna launch, and it's gonna be building up to have everything you need to build something that is great.
And today, we're actually opening the waitlist, and we'll start onboarding people.
And since like there's just a couple of people on the waitlist, we haven't launched it and talked about it. So actually, you're gonna be like the first people, so you get onboarded probably the first. So you can experience the bugs and you can write us to fix it. We're gonna be in the chat in the product, so you can reach us there.
Yeah, and that's all from us.